This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Let's get right into your top local stories. So class is back in session today for more than 95,000 students in the San Diego Unified School District. NBC 7's Audra Stafford was there this morning as Patrick Henry High School kicked off the new school year with a big celebration.
The excitement here at Patrick Henry High School started building well before the first bell, and the principal and students say their goal is to keep this excitement going all year long.
The Patrick Henry High Patriots are starting off the school year with a little extra pep in their step. Leading the charge, Principal Melanie Cray.
It's so exciting to be here today. This is my first year. I've been here a month, but I'm not new to the community. I was the principal at one of the middle schools that feeds to Patrick Henry, so I know a lot of the parents, I know a lot of the kids.
She was my principal when I was at Pershing for my 3 years.
Incoming freshman Logan says having a familiar face on the staff definitely helps, especially in a school this big. He's known Principal Cray his whole life, though he usually calls her Mom.
It's kind of nice to have her kind of just continuing on with me.
Principal Cray says it helps her too, as does having a daughter who's a senior.
It's just a lot of fun seeing them and getting to understand the experience that they're having in high school and being able to kind of have instant feedback on the things that I am doing.
Not just for her kids, but for all of her students.
We need to make sure we are creating a school environment where kids are excited to come to school every day because they know that the adults on campus see them, care about them, and are looking out for their best interests.
From San Carlos, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC 7.
Save our community! Save our community!
The redevelopment of the Pechanga Sports Arena continues to be one of the most controversial projects over the past few decades locally. Just yesterday, the developers held a public forum to lay out the details of the project. Some people left the meeting feeling like their worries still aren't being heard, while others had some good things to say. And despite years of pushback and delays, the Midway Rising project is moving forward. It would transform the sports arena area into an entertainment district filled with thousands of apartments, shops, dining, and the new arena. The community plan update was approved in 2018, but the project has faced a number of legal and political hurdles since then. Last January, the California Supreme Court declined to hear the city's appeal over the project's building height. That left in place a lower court ruling that blocked an exemption to the area's 30-foot height limit. So the developers also took questions from the public, some of them very specific. They also heard from people who backed the project.
Even though I know we shouldn't get into a discussion with people paid to disagree with us, how much have you budgeted for groundwater pumping 7 days a week, 24 hours a day?
I want to thank all of you for your years-long effort to get Midway Rising approved because it will create thousands of high-quality jobs for us. How soon can we break ground on this project?
Another thing mentioned at yesterday's meeting was Senate Bill 958, authored by Senator Weber Pearson, who was at the meeting. And if approved and signed into law, the bill would potentially make it easier to build taller housing projects like Midway Rising. The developers hope to break ground next year. If everything goes according to plan, first, they'll need to go before the City Council this fall for approval of the next steps in the project. Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon today, it's going to be like the weekend, hot and humid, around 90 inland, around the low 80s at the coast. Mountains and deserts will have a storm chance, so we'll see some showers and storms start to pop up in those areas. That'll also be the case tomorrow. For the inland valleys, tomorrow we're still going to be close to 90. Wednesday, you'll start to notice more of a change, a little more comfortable inland mid-80s, as well as Thursday with the increasing onshore flow. We should also see some more clouds moving in on Thursday. Friday as well, still in the mid-80s. Your 10 days coming up.
Well, police say he nearly shot and killed his neighbor and then aimed the gun at officers. What we're learning about the multiple felony charges one La Mesa man is facing and when he's expected to face a judge. And a senior living facility in La Jolla went up in flames last night, displacing nearly 24 people. The latest on the investigation coming up.
you count on breaking news.
We continue to monitor several new developments
and help preparing for the unexpected.
A red flag warning will start tomorrow.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're still human.
And your voice being heard.
The air is not safe.
You count on in-depth reporting.
They were saying, finally, we feel that we're being taken seriously.
Because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Welcome back. A man arrested for nearly killing his neighbor and taking aim at police is scheduled to make his first court appearance this week. Mesa police say 31-year-old Trevor Shell got into a fight inside his apartment over the weekend when he fired off a shot that went through the wall. Now, the bullet grazed his sleeping neighbor's head, and when police got there, Shell fired the gun at them, but it jammed. Shell's arraignment is set for 1:30 Wednesday afternoon in El Cajon. He is facing 6 felony charges, including first-degree attempted murder and assault with a firearm. Shell is being held without bail. A handful of neighbors in University Heights are taking aim at a local bar, saying its noise and crowds are putting their community at risk. Park and Rec has been a popular nightlife destination along Park Avenue for more than 10 years, often holding live music events that last well into the night. But neighbors say in recent months, the noise levels and activity have been getting out of hand.
During the week, they'll have live music. And even though I'm a block away, I mean, we hear the bass, the pounding all night long.
I'd like them to do more to get the crowd to be less chaotic. Less rowdy. It's not that I want Park and Rec to be shut down. I just want them to do something that's making the neighborhood feel safe again.
Well, some neighbors say they've tried addressing the issue with the bar owners, and they've even called police, but they have not been able to reach them. We were able to track down the current bar owner, Chad Owen. He released a statement saying in part, quote, "I prefer to handle this with them rather than go on the public record with promises. I'll let my actions over the next few months and neighbors' opinions speak for themselves." Well, 21 people had to find a place to stay last night after a fire broke out at a senior care facility. It happened just after 5 at Revere La Jolla. Fire investigators say the flames started on the first floor in a living room area that triggered evacuations. Firefighters explained their approach to make sure everyone was safe.
Up there, you want to check to find out if they're ambulatory, non-ambulatory. There was a couple that was non-ambulatory, but the conditions were safe on the second floor, so we were able to leave them there and have a shelter in place, and they were safe.
The Red Cross is working with facility staff to make sure people find a place to stay for the time being. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your weather right after this.
NBC 7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
Look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC 7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Today is still hot and humid, around 80 at the coast, around 90 inland. And for the mountains and deserts, we're going to have an afternoon storm chance there, still with that monsoonal moisture in place. That'll be the case tomorrow, too. For tomorrow at the coast, still around the low 80s, inland valleys near 90. And then by Wednesday, we'll start to see more of a change. Onshore flow returns. So temperatures will be cooling down a little bit, although it's not going to feel cool, but it just won't be as hot. Mid-80s for the rest of this week, inland upper 70s at the coast.
Well, happening tonight, it is your latest chance to get crazy rich if you can get really lucky. That's right, the Powerball drawing is tonight, and anyone could win nearly $1 billion. The jackpot is at $905 million. That means it's the 8th largest jackpot in the game's history. No one hit all numbers on Saturday, sending the prize money soaring. There's more coverage you can count on at NBC7.com. I'm Jackie Crea. Thank you for watching.